Hey, Ben.
Hey, Jan.
Have you ever gotten a brain freeze?
Yeah, Slurpees.
Slurpees? I tend to eat soft serve way too fast.
Oh, yeah. You know the trick that I learned that always works for me?
Do you put like your thumb to the top of your mouth?
Yeah, and just press on in on that
Yeah.
soft. Is that the soft palate?
Sure. It's like bumpy.
Things can be bumpy and soft.
That's true.
Like
Sidewalks, mats.
sea starfish.
Okay, yeah. But you know that same like feeling that a brain freeze gives you?
Yeah.
That's what Frozen Synapse 2 gives me.
So just like pain.
Just pain, but then I
You
want
it
to keep
end.
going.
Oh.
And I just need more ice cream or frozen treats.
Okay.
So I keep pushing myself, even though I should know better, but I won't learn my lesson.
So tell me everything I need to know about Frozen Synapse 2.
So Frozen Synapse 2 is a sequel to Frozen Synapse 1.
Great, thanks.
Turn-based tactics action going on. So we actually just dropped into the first encounter in the story mode. And you played a good chunk of the first one, right?
Yeah, I really liked it. It was a pretty unique take on puzzle game, like kind of RTS-y. It was hard to describe because it was so unique.
Yes. So we just started this encounter. I have 3 units here. We can drop them anywhere into this map as long as it's not inside this little cloudy zone or within line of sight of this guy. He's the only enemy you see on the map so far.
Okay. It looks like you're prepared for a knife or a gunfight.
Yes, I've brought 2 dudes just in case we get into a shootout, and a wild card, so to say. So you can see we're in our deployment stage. Like I mentioned, we can pick out these dudes, drop them anywhere.
Anywhere?
Anywhere that's not line of sight or in this little cloudy zone. We could even drop them outside of the map here.
Yeah.
That would just
Probably don't want to do that.
Yeah, it wouldn't be tactically sound. And you see these little red squares.
Yeah.
If I were to drop a unit there, that would give us visibility and kind of unlock this inner region here so we could see what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there is presumably things in there. It's not just like a big hole in the ground.
Totally, yeah. It's not just a hollow area that's not loading in
Got
or
it.
whatever. And you can see up here on the top right, we have 3 units and 1 enemy unit. That's not the only, just because it says 1 doesn't mean that's the only enemy unit around. That's the only enemy unit visible at the time.
Right.
Right. So we have 2 assault rifle guys. Let's just drop them here, and a knife unit. Let's put them over here. And you see this red circle around this enemy unit here?
Yeah.
So a cool thing in this game, because it is a tactics game, you can preview your turn before you actually commit to taking it, because there's so many variables going on that could affect the outcome. But since he has a red circle around him, we can actually see what his actions would be, and not we don't have to predict his movements. So if I hit space right now, I haven't given my guys anything to do yet, but all right. We'll see that he's gonna walk past that window and presumably head back.
Okay.
So let's take one of our assault rifle guys, give him a waypoint over there. Let's tell him to focus his fire over there. Let's preview that. All right.
So yeah, a lot of this game is about trial and error, right? It's kind of setting
Yes.
up that perfect turn.
Yes, which kind of is counter to how I normally play tactics games, actually, where it's kind of like I like figuring out the puzzle very fast and just going at it, turn.
Right.
Here, you definitely have to slow it down. So that's probably how it's gonna go. You see the little T that our guy had. That means he had targeted an enemy. Since that's going on, let's tell our knife guy to just stand over here. And just in case anything goes wrong with our guy here, tell our other assault rifle guy, just back him up.
So if there are hidden people, say, in that middle zone, you won't see their actions until you do the actual turn, right?
Yes, I won't see their actions or what's going on in here, if there is anything going on in here at all.
Right.
So let's preview that one more time. All right, that looks good. We should, the problem that I've run into is that you have to be very specific with your orders that you give your units. You can see my guy was just walking down straight, not even looking over there. So before he leaves, I should tell him that he should focus around this area.
Why don't you open up that right-click menu real quick just to show off exactly how granular you can get.
Yes, so you see if you click on your units, you have these different waypoints, but on each waypoint, you can add a variety of things.
There we go.
So you could tell your unit to stop and aim, don't aim at all, check around a corner, engage on a unit, and you can see from the menu here. My funniest encounter is that I was ducking behind cover and I told my unit to go to another waypoint, but I didn't tell him to stand.
So he just kind of crab walked?
He was kind of just crab walking the whole time. And you could get as granular as telling your unit, okay, I need you to wait here for 2 seconds and then go. And you could get as complicated as you want. And you can stack these on top of each other. So you can duck, duck again, keep ducking. So that's just a layer of how complicated things can get. But let's take this turn. Let's take this turn. So let's prime up.
No take backs.
No take backsies, I'm sure. And the outcome, let's see what happens. All right, we got that one guy. And now we have a visibility inside. That's not part of the game, that's construction going on in the building.
Okay. I got scared.
I thought our computer froze for a second. So now since our knife guy was standing on that red square, we now have visibility inside to the building. There's 3 units, all pistols. I'd say the assault rifles are probably the best well-rounded units in the game. They have a decent range, visibility, and accuracy. So what do you think we should do, Ben?
I think you can probably get that knife guy to take that dude out if you get the right angle on him.
Okay, let's try that out. And you see if I hit space, can't really see what's going on because they are aware of our presence now.
Okay. So you took out one of the dudes?
Because I took out one of the guys and now they heard the gunfire, they know what's going on.
Yeah, so this is a lot more complex than Frozen Synapse 1.
Yes, at least from what I remember of the first game. I played a lot of multiplayer of the first game.
Yeah, same here.
Trading back turns. So
it's funny, you can kind of do it like chess by email, sort of, where...
Exactly, and that's still totally in this game also. So we don't know where he's gonna go. If he's gonna run away here, or engage on our knife guy. But let's just take the chance that he's gonna
maybe send in one guy for backup or something?
Yeah, okay, I like that plan. So
what's how far could you theoretically move?
So you could, within a regular turn, you see our order of operations going on over here. You can dole out your commands as much as you want, as long as you want. You could tell this guy to run around. You could tell any unit to do whatever, but the game will pause when an event of interest happens. So say you get fired on or you kill a unit, one of your units dies. But if I hit this option here, this triggers long turns, and long turns will go as long as you dole out commands.
Sure.
So say I tell this unit to go all the way over here, just the flank, instead of pausing at a notable event that could happen when that unit gets to here, it would wait out and play until this guy gets all the way over here.
I see, yeah.
Yeah.
Is your knife guy not attacking? Do you have to make him attack?
So the knife, all these units, they will attack unless you tell them not to, when they are in.
Because I notice he doesn't really do anything and the other guy shoots him.
Yeah, in my experience, I've used these knife guys. These knife guys have had not the best uses of actual hurting other enemy units. I've used them as distractions.
Right.
In general, rule of thumb is as long as a knife guy lands on top of an enemy unit or intercepts their movement and his cone is pointed towards there, he'll take them out.
Yeah.
But sometimes
as long as it's not a bat guy.
Yeah. And you see these yellow units, these are NPCs, they don't really matter. There's certain missions where you have to extract VIPs or protect random NPCs. But in this map, since it's the very first mission, you don't have to worry about that. Let's not do a long turn. Let's clear this guy's orders. And let's tell him to just go in here, go there, aim in that general area. And yeah, okay, that could end well. You see that this guy was getting a C while he was walking. Let me see if I can pause that there. That's a T for targeting. C means that this unit has cover from these not solid shapes or pieces.
Okay.
Let's turn off long turns and let's just go for it. Let's
prime it.
Prime it. All right. Knife guy.
Nice.
Oh, he did it.
Fucking got him. Oh,
right.
double kill.
Oh, okay. So this is a little tense. We do have the range that this pistol unit won't have.
Seems to me like a nice crab walk would be an effective way to...
Nice crab walk? Okay. Let's delete these waypoints because we don't want him to go all the way there. Let's send our knife guy there and just distract him. I mean, you wouldn't...
That's one way to put it. Distract him.
You know, maybe I should be giving the knife guy more credit. He did take out this unit,
yeah,
and I wasn't expecting it. And then the knife units also, since they aren't armed with a gun or anything, they do move much faster.
Okay, I see.
Yeah. And just to give this guy a little bit more protection, just tell him to duck.
Yeah.
And this guy, you know what? Just go over here. You didn't take the shot fast enough. You need to
go to the corner.
You need to think about what you've done or haven't done. And I feel pretty confident in that. I'm not gonna preview it. Let's take the turn.
I can't wait till this goes horribly wrong.
That's what most of the turns have happened for me. Okay, all right, there we go.
Nice.
All right.
It was that ducking that really sealed the deal.
Yep, he wasn't expecting that. All right, we did a good job. I will hit end mission, and you see this little item over here. This is a relic. After ending certain missions, you can acquire a relic that you have to drop off at. Whoa, this is different.
Oh.
So there's a lot going on in Frozen Synapse 2.
I fucking love the galaxy brain ass dude.
He's very condescending, and I don't appreciate it. So this is just like a lot of exposition going on in the story. And this is our world, Ben. The developers, Mode 7, are touting this as a open world tactics game.
Yeah. So
in any of these buildings, any of these streets, we could go all the way down and have an encounter or deploy our units. But we'll get to that. Let's send our guys back to home base. Let's answer this call while we're at it. All right. This guy kind of looks like a Neil Patrick Harris trying to be an old Abraham Lincoln.
Or like a Southern general.
Yeah, okay. All right. So you see here, the game is kind of moving in real time. We can fast forward it to send our units back to home base. Home base is right here, this green unit. Would you like to activate the relic here? Yes. So activating relics grants you money and overall power over time. Similar to XCOM, your engineers or your scientific team in your base has to do research over time that will eventually unlock it.
Yeah.
Activating relic, you can see down there. So time is moving in real time, or I could fast forward it like I had mentioned. But let's take a look at the map. So this map is random every time. It's one of the cool things about Frozen Synapse, like everything is fairly randomly generated, including the story map you begin with. So this is our little base right here. It's where the our base.
Okay, all right, I see it.
So you see in the top right, there's a normal view of the map. We have $31,000 of funds, 0 relics because we haven't activated it yet. But shape control, area of influence. All right, it's fairly early in the game, so our area of influence isn't that wide. You can expand that by taking on more missions, buying buildings and whatnot, and then the different districts.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So these districts are controlled by the numerous different factions. If we take a look down here.
That green district looks a little gerrymandered, I'm gonna say.
So we are the Yay area.
Yeah.
And these are the different...
And that's, the game came like that?
Oh yeah, it came like that.
Okay.
The developers were very influenced by the Bay Area hyphy movement.
Yeah.
So they thought, like, you know what, let's do them right and give them the proper game that the Bay Area has always needed, a tactics game. So these are the different factions. Oh, okay, cool. Sure. This game is always online.
Yeah, it's always online, and you've mentioned that it's maybe a little crashy.
Yeah. So these are different factions. We have different relationships with them. You can see their military rankings, meaning how difficult they would be if you took them on in a fight. Their status with you, whether or not they're angry, if they've developed different relationships with these other factions, and how many relics they have. So far, no one has any relics, just the very start of the game. And then you can go to the economy.
Hey, is there gonna be a test on this later? Because I have not been taking notes.
Okay, well, you can pair up with a buddy. We'll see what happens.
Can you be my buddy?
Sure, all right. That's why I hated group projects where there's always the one person that had to, okay, anyway. So this is our squad list. We can create a new squad if we had enough units. We have a base defense squad and our strike team I haven't done this, but the game is renamed the Twerk team. These are our knife guy and our 2 assault rifle guys. And yes, and then we can hire more units if we had the proper funds. We only have 31,000. How do you feel about adding a new guy to the team, new person to the team?
I feel good about it. So work me down here. There's turret guys.
So we have a sniper. Of course, that means a longer range. That person doesn't have to get as close to the action.
That could be pretty useful.
Yes, very useful. We don't have the money though. There's a turret unit.
Oh, that sounds great. Get that guy.
Oh yeah, we can totally afford him in maybe a month's time. The turret unit hunkers down, and it's almost like a minigun, kind of like spraying and praying. Pistol, we've seen that. An SMG is more good for cover fire.
Yeah.
Better at running diversions. This unit isn't as accurate as, say, an assault rifle unit would be. And then we could add another knife person, but that knife person's a little expensive.
Yeah, I feel like we're good on knives, probably.
Yeah. Should we get another pistol? Or we don't have a pistol.
We don't have a pistol. Maybe, yeah, a pistol or yeah.
All right, let's sign this mercenary and let's add him to the Twerk team. Okay, we successfully added him. But he doesn't have a proper name.
No.
Let's see, Bay Area rapper.
I mean, if you keep it the hyphy movement and go like, you already have Geek Sneak.
Yeah, Pila, or E40 is my general character. Let's name this guy Pilo, one of the newer Bay Area rappers. All right, cool. So what happens next is anything could happen next. We could choose to take on a contract if we wanted to gain more money. This is literally delivering something, setting up a checkpoint, but we would have to leave our units here for a while. So keep them here for 4 hours.
Hey, Jan.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
There's a lot here.
Is it? Is this a lot?
There is a lot here. And the first game was relatively, it wasn't a simple game, but it once you kind of learned the mechanics, it was just a matter of
doling out commands.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you feel like all of this on top of the game is necessary? Do you feel like this is a draw to you? Do you feel like oh, cool, like I'm gonna come back and just go through all of this?
I personally would have preferred just straight up a mission list of different encounters.
Yeah.
Because I have gotten very stressed out about
don't say
about losing units or falling behind in the economy. The developers have even said, well, let's fast forward time. the developers have said this is like a very big scope for them. Oh, by the way, you see, let's fast forward just a little slower. You see these little units or whatever moving around the city. Those are the different factions. So while you are doing your thing, they're also doing their thing. So you not only have to be on top of what you and your squads are doing, but you also have to make sure if you have a bad relationship with one of the other factions that you either avoid them or just stay out of their way, or they stay out of your way. We have a call coming through.
Let's answer.
Hello? Okay. So a lot of the very early game, a lot of these calls are just exposition, telling the story.
Jan, I feel like you didn't read it.
I read it. It's fine, we have more mercenaries available, but not enough money. So the game has a very, very good tutorial and holds your hand in learning the mechanics of the game. But when it dumps you into this open world section, I kind of wish it had a little bit more random tooltips popping out. For instance, when I had signed a mercenary that was a grenade unit, and I had deployed that unit into battle, but because I did not have a contract with an explosive ammo person, I couldn't use any ammo.
I think my brain is frozen.
That's fine. That's fine. Let's fast forward a little bit faster. Oh, hey, we have another call. Caller, you're on the air.
Oh shit, he's gone full galaxy brain.
Yes. Virgil contacting King E40, initiate communication. Yeah, okay. That's how you think we talk, isn't it? Well, I've had enough of it, to be quite honest. Okay.
What?
Oh, all right. He says hello. So the Geometry is a different faction in this game. The Sonata are the threat happening to the world, and we're in charge of getting rid of the threat.
Okay, so there is
a story.
And there is kind of a force, like, you're not just working against the other factions.
Oh, no. Like, these different factions are entrusting you to kind of be the police of the world. You can see one of the different factions just completed something. They're protesting against the university in Daenerys Targaryen, first of her name, breaker of chains.
Jan, go shoot something.
All right, let's fast forward.
I feel like every time I've asked you something, your answer is let's fast forward.
We have another call. Caller?
Fine. Oh.
See, if I ignore this person, she could have beef with me. I don't have beef just yet.
I want something to happen.
All right, okay. We'll get an encounter with an enemy soon. I promise you.
Okay.
All right. Hey, caller. All right, what does this person want us to do?
King.
I couldn't think of like an official title for E40. Conducting and destroy. Okay, so these factions also don't like each other.
Of course.
So they want us to do the dirty work. Because we're so early in the game, I don't really want to do anything against a different faction, even though our relationship could improve with the new Corteca.
You'd probably lose it for the other faction, though.
Yes, because we would then be hurting their units. So I'm going to say no. We're okay. Okay, that's disappointing. All right. So to add another layer, depending on your relationships with these factions, they can decrease their funding. As you can see up here to the Yay area. So now we've lost $6,850 from our available funds, but that's okay. We already bought the pistol guy, we're good.
Oh boy.
Let's just fast forward.
You should have shot those protesters, I guess.
Oh, hey, look. We got another incursion from the Sonata. Details, all right. Okay. This guy kind of looks like an older version of Buster from Arrested Development.
Okay.
Yeah? All right. Okay, so
Tell me about it.
That's exactly how I was sending it in my head. Thank you, Ben. Let's send our squad there. Send the Torque team. And so advice that you and I have both gone to try and play this game is to just wait for these incursions and encounters to pop up. But the problem is, if you were to just wait for these individual interactions to pop up, you could lose money, or you could get attacked, or you are losing out on different things. So hey, second fight of the game!
All right.
All right, okay. So they have 4 units? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, this is actually a different deployment than when I've played this mission before. Okay, thanks, cool, all right. So you can see we can grab, oh wow, we can grab a 10K bond and another relic. That'd put us in a good spot. Looks like the enemies have an SMG, assault rifle. I think that's another SMG and a shotgun. Let's preview what they would do real quick. Oh, well that's not good.
Why are they just shooting?
So the Sna are
civilians.
evil. They're just killing these civilians.
Okay, I see.
Okay, we don't need to watch that again. Okay. Nope.
Jan, you love chaos.
I do. So we're gonna put them to task. This is actually a little bit rough. Every previous time I've opened up this encounter, these 4 units were grouped up at this doorway, and then my entry point was in a clear view of this doorway, so I could pick these units off with my assault rifle guys. But because one is right around the corner.
Yeah, now you have to work for it.
Yeah. So let's see if we can deploy. Nope, can't deploy in there. Looks like we're gonna have to deploy outside. Is there anywhere else I can get the drop? There's no other openings. This is looking great, Ben. This is looking great already.
It's just some tactics, Jan.
Tactics. I'm the man with the master plan. Hopefully, after several previews of said plan, we'll get to it. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna send this knife guy in. This assault rifle guy walks to here. So that's his patrol route.
So maybe if you don't kill that guy right away, you can get better position because once you kill him, it alerts everyone, right?
Oh, see, I didn't even think of that. I was just gonna go hog wild.
So maybe if you let that guy pass, you can put the rest of your units in.
Ah.
All right, get the position going.
Okay, all right.
Did you say sounds like a black metal lyric?
Yes, Balakwa, our AI unit, is very witty. All right, okay, so now we could probably get the better drop on him. Let's send our assault rifle unit there, tell him to focus this way. We'll probably get the drop on him. Okay, that's good. That's fine if they're alerted. Let's send our other assault rifle person. Let's back him up.
So your goal on this one is just eliminate all targets?
Yes.
Where do you see that?
When you start the mission, they give you the breakdown. I
okay.
kind of skipped through it because I played this mission several times.
Sure.
Other missions will vary of eliminate the VIP using a very specific weapon, or
escort,
or just even get out of a building. So let's send our other 2 units over there, and let's just go for it.
System primed.
All right. Okay, got 1. They're now alerted of our presence, but we can peek in through these windows over here. So I say,
I like the music.
yes. They also have very good loops of set music. And let's send you here. But you're aiming there. Actually, we don't want to do that first. We want to duck and then aim over here. Hopefully the shotgun unit doesn't see us or take fire on us. So this little diamond you see here, this is our cone or focus cone.
Right.
So our unit will aim in this general area, but focus on this set diamond that we're placing down on the ground.
Like the look at the diamond first, and then
Yes. and wherever else.
Subsequent.
Yeah. And you guys.
This knife guy needs to, just push him up.
No, this is our. Who is this?
Is that not knife man?
Oh, they're overlapping. Okay, well, all right. Pistol person. All right, let's see what happens. Let's just go for it. We don't need to preview.
Hell yeah. Shoot
very
first,
clear.
ask questions later.
All right, let's see what happens. Wow, our knife guy got there. Oh no.
Nice.
So the problem I've run into way too many times in moving a unit from waypoint to waypoint is I will forget to set their focus to begin with.
Oh.
So their back will be the opposite direction they should be looking.
Yeah.
And that's boned me a couple times. But we're in a good spot.
You can finish these guys off this turn.
Yeah.
That knife guy is primed to take out SMG man.
Yes. So let's make you stand up. Go there, duck, and then aim. Let's just get you over here. So let's change your area of focus like right around here. Knife guy, swoop in. That looks like a good path. Pistol person, you could maybe pick someone off. If you go here, duck, then fire maybe here. Yeah. You want to preview this, Ben, or should we just go for it?
Go for it.
Go for it.
System primed.
I am sure.
Okay.
Got him.
Oh. There's. That could have been bad.
Yeah.
Maybe he just wants to open up shop now.
You should tell him to shoot that guy.
I hope he does. Knife guy, actually, this is the best run I've had with a knife unit.
Well, it is little B.
It is a little B. All right, oh boy. Here, you're gonna shoot him, right?
Now, is this based God little B or is this?
Oh, this is just little B. This is not base God.
Okay.
I didn't want to call upon the powers of God just for this. Okay, so he's not firing. I think he's just not. This little bit of cover is a little bit too much for him.
Well, yeah, maybe because he's ducking, right?
Well, ducking normally grants him cover. It doesn't normally affect his line of sight. I think it's this little corner we got going on. So maybe if we just move you over here.
Just give him this little scoot.
Just a little nudge, and you're still looking the wrong way. Okay, there we go. If knife guy doesn't get him, keek to sneak and too short will get him. Pilo, go over here. Think about how useless you were. And
It's definitely his fault.
well, he's a newer rapper. He doesn't know exactly what's going on
That's
right
right.
now.
He's got to get some field experience.
Exactly.
Save the flashy plays for the veterans.
Yeah. He could come in clutch. Who knows? He could maybe shoot through these walls. Oh. Wow. Wow.
All right, now.
Oh man.
Okay.
So
Hey, you fucking got shot, dude.
two of my units just died. So that's how quickly things can go south in Frozen Synapse. I found that to happen also in the first game. Oh man. All right, Pilo, never mind. Here's where you.
All right, time to prove yourself.
This is where rappers go platinum. Let's stand up first. Oh man.
This is where boys to men.
Yes. Oh. This is also how quickly my confidence in my playmaking goes south.
Yeah, I would.
That seemed like a sound plan. We had previewed it even, and both units had taken this guy out.
I think we underestimated that he was a shotgun guy.
And yes, that is definitely a thing to, in every encounter that you have to take into account, is what unit you're going up against.
All right, well, there's no point in taking meticulous turns now.
Yes, our guys are down. Too Short wants revenge for the team. Oh man, let's get him a little bit further away, and then maybe he'll have line of sight there. But Pilo is gonna come in let's do a long turn here. Let's see what happens.
System prime.
It's very calm music for the stress that I'm under right now. Things were going so well.
All right, Pilo. Jan, you have to. There needs to be vengeance.
I know, but I don't know if you could take the shot.
Take the shot.
One opportunity. Sees everything that I'm telling you to do.
It's 50% skill. 50.
He's even previewing it. He's gonna die.
Can you take the shot from further away?
He doesn't have enough range, and his cone of focus is. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Why are you doing it? You know it's not gonna work.
It's fine. We can reset.
No. What?
Oh no.
What did you do?
That wasn't exact. Yeah. No, it wasn't.
Yikes.
So, the game can be very forgiving if you do lose everyone like I did. You can choose to restart the mission. You can just restart from that selected turn.
Yeah, I think I know which turn you might want to restart at.
From the very beginning, yeah. I'm feeling a little demoralized.
Yeah.
Go
back. Is there just like a normal?
So unfortunately, there's no regular map-based single player.
Oh, okay.
Mission-based thing where you could just solve a bunch of combat puzzles or whatever.
Could you multiplayer against AI?
No.
Oh.
But you can. Oh no, I don't want to play the tutorial. Get me out of here. Stop. Menu. Okay. The multiplayer is the same turn-based deal where you can go against.
What is single player down there?
Oh, never mind. No, yeah, single player just takes us to single player up there. But yeah, that's Frozen Synapse too. I have a couple games going on, and I've been waiting on these people to take their turns for forever. Let's drop into one of these and see what's happened. Hey, I think I'm winning here. But yeah, the multiplayer, it'll give you a random group of units, and then you'll just trade taking turns with your opponent. Let's see what happened here. I only had 2 dudes left. Oh boy. Take the shot. Okay. All right.
Okay.
And then your very first turn, you'll have visibility of all the units. After you take that first turn, you'll get this type of stuff here of last seen, 13 seconds ago. So unless you do have line of sight on them, you have an approximation.
An estimation
of where they were or where they could be going.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And that's just in multiplayer, right?
And that's just in multiplayer. And in the single player, I'll show you the options to start a new game. There is easy mode if you prefer to play without dying all the time. I've found in easy mode that I have wound up dying all the time. You can actually disable all these story missions. So all those random incursions that we had taken on, you don't have to go through them. You can just go through the world building relationship with the factions if you'd like to. Ironman Mode says it right there, 1 save slot, no second chances. So if you were to fail an encounter, there's no going back. And yeah, Dark Mode, you don't see the enemy units. Insane Mode, this sounds terrible because I feel like the AI is smarter than me as is.
Yeah.
Giving them the option to see what I'm planning to do before I even commit to it sounds terrifying.
You just have to be completely solid.
Yes, but I've quickly learned that I'm not solid in this game. I'm a lot like Soft Serve. I just melt very easily, but I'm good for the first couple tries.
That's right.
But I for as punishing and as complicated as this is, I'm really enjoying it though.
Yeah, it seems like this was made for people who loved the hell out of Frozen Synapse 1 and just wanted something different with it.
Yes. I fear that this may be a little bit too different. I would have liked just set puzzles and just straight up missions. Oh, great, we can replay it.
Hey, remember that?
Yep, all too well. So you could replay that. I wish they did just have a single player mode that just dropped into a bunch of random puzzles and you could pick your units or whatever. But I do find what they're trying to do very ambitious. And I've been enjoying it a lot when I've taken my time. This is definitely not a game to just rush through. You have to preview and set all your actions in a very methodical way. When I've been trying really hard, some of these encounters, whether they're the story missions or with other factions, have taken me upwards to like an hour plus.
Yikes.
But that's mostly because I don't want to die.
Right. You're just
I don't want to restart the mission.
And you can like just do, the turns are there's so many things you can do, so many points of movement, so many actions at every single point of movement.
Yes, and the further in the game you get, the more money and the different units you'll acquire that could make these encounters much faster. But yeah, that's Frozen Synapse 2, Ben. I'm gonna put my thumb to the top of my mouth because my head hurts.
Yeah, I'm just gonna drink like a hot chocolate or something.
Thanks, Ben.